Alright, Science 6, we're going to try a little bit of a project here using things we can get in or very close to where we're living right now. We're going to try and take seeds that we can get out of things that we already have in our house and plant them and grow them. So this is something that I'm going to kind of give you the next month to try and work on and get started, and we'll see how it goes. For this you need a few things. You need a container. This can be, I'm going to use a Chobani yogurt cup. You could use an actual cup or something like that if you want. Talk to your parents about what would be acceptable to be able to put dirt in and have it there for a little while. So this is plastic, which is good. You don't want to use something paper that's going to soak through, and you also don't want to use grandma's good crystal dishware because we might stain it a little bit. So make sure it's clean, and what we're going to do first is take this container and have an adult help you with this. Have a cutting board and just a pair of pointy scissors. And I'm just going to kind of poke this into the bottom and twist it a little bit, and poke it into the bottom and twist, 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 and poke it into the bottom and twist. And all I'm trying to do is create some tiny little holes in the bottom that just would allow some extra water to seep through. So I'm just going to poke these a little bit. They don't need to be that big, just maybe 5 or 6 holes. As you can see there in the bottom, we've got some holes in the bottom of the cup that'll just let extra water go through. And I have this little disposable plastic lid that I'll be able to put it on to catch any water that comes out the bottom. So you want to make sure it doesn't leak onto something that the water might damage. So I've got a little bit of soil. You can, get this like right outside your house, or if there's a flower bed or something, a mulch bed right outside your apartment. You just need a little bit of soil. I happen to have a little bit of potting soil left over from planting something, but you can get any little bit of soil from anywhere will work. I'll also give you some links of some other ways that you can do this if you don't have soil as well. But I'm going to put a little bit of soil into this dish, keep it a little bit below the top so it doesn't need to be full, but I've got it about that full. I may add just a little bit more. Just some soil, just push it down kind of gently. And then I have this pepper that we had for dinner last night, and I'm just going to take some of the seeds from this pepper and pull them off. I'm going to take them and I'm going to bury them just a little bit in the soil. So you want them covered, but not too deep. So I'm going to put them down in the soil, down a little bit, and then I'm just going to take and wet it a little bit. Make sure that water soaks in a little bit. The soil I've got is pretty dry, so it's going to take a little bit to soak in. Put it on my little dish, and then I'm going to walk this out to some place that's getting a little bit of sun. Maybe I'll put it right here next to my wife's I Will Survive Christmas cactus, and we'll let it sit, and I'll come back. I want to keep that soil just a little bit moist. I don't want to get it soaked. I don't want to have too much water leaking out the bottom, but you also don't want it to dry out. So we'll see what happens.